Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Quinn, and I'm here with...
Forrest.
And we're going to be playing Monster Prom today. So, the thing is, a lot of you may know or may not know that I actually am an employee of Beautiful Glitch. I work on their preceding titles. I did not work on Monster Prom.
The little butt smack. I work for Monster Prom.
Look, I was like thinking.
I'm a pussy and I work for Monster Prom.
Okay. Jerk. Now I'm even more flustered. Yeah, I work for Monster Prom. I did not work on the very first game, but I did do some proofreading and like diversity consulting on the second term DLC. And I'm currently a writer and a proofreader and various other things for Monster Camp. I also write the official mods. 2 of them have already come out. We're working on 3 more. And yeah, basically Forrest and I were like, well, what couple games can we play? And he was like, let's play Monster Prom. You work for them. And I was like, doesn't that seem like I'm trying to take advantage of my fame? And he said, yeah. And I was like, okay, let's do it.
Yes.
Not that I'm famous. I don't like that word anymore.
What? You were signing autographs at PAX.
That doesn't mean I'm famous.
We're playing 2-player.
Second term.
Okay, and we're playing...
Let's do a short game.
Okay. I have a controller.
Well, let's just play with our mouse.
I have a controller!
We don't need a controller!
Fine! The picture says controller, but whatever.
You read for the narrator.
Oh, man. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
And how to read.
Yes, I am very bad at that. We have established that during coffee talk.
Alright, you can be player 1.
I like being blue.
I want to be Oz. Yeah, pronoun he.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I gotta take a sip of my cherry vanilla Coke real quick.
Not sponsored.
No, but it is fantastic. And, okay, here we go. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic characters.
Classmates.
Oh, whatever.
It's okay.
Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
See, I know I have a small brain because it took me like 5 seconds looking at his tail to realize that he's wagging his tail and it's not just like a fucking double tail.
I thought it was 2 tails, like Tails the Fox.
That's what okay, so it's not just me.
No. And then this is Miranda. I'm not going to read off of this because it's boring. Basically, she's a mermaid that's genocidal. We have Polly. Polly is the really cool, like, emo slut girl.
She's not emo at all.
No, she acts like that wannabe emo girl, in my opinion. Like, especially the way she's dressed, it's very punky.
Okay.
There's Damien, the ultimate good gay boy.
Now he's fucking wannabe emo.
He's very good gay boy. There's Liam.
I love that he's like waiting for rain.
Yes. Maybe he's waiting for sunshine because of the light, and that's why he puts the umbrella on. That's what I think. He's basically a very hipster vampire that doesn't do anything that's not cool or mainstream.
No, yeah.
There's Zoe, forever. She's a weird fanfiction girl who, she's basically like the girl in your class that's super obsessed with writing Harry Potter fanfiction.
So you.
I didn't write Harry. I wasn't even into Harry Potter.
Fair enough.
And I was writing Sonic the Hedgehog fanfiction.
Oh, sorry.
Which is arguably worse.
I was about to say, like, you say that as if it's a redemption arc.
Oh, look here.
Oh, okay, so something funny. So, whenever we were working on this, Calculister actually wasn't going to have a last name. It was just going to be Calculister. But we thought it was a little bit too weird that he and Zoe were both the new characters and like neither of them had last names. So we were debating on like different things we could make his last name, and we had to decide whether or not it was worth it to risk naming him Hewlett Packard at the risk of getting sued by HP.
Oh my god.
And if I remember correctly...
I never made the connection that it was HP.
Yeah, no, their company is literally called Hewlett Packard, but there's no hyphen in the middle. That was Julian's insurance that we wouldn't get sued because it's not exactly the same. And this was still really early on in my employment when I didn't really know how to act around my boss. And so I was like, well, I don't want you to get sued. And he's like, it's fine. I can still pay you from jail.
Oh my god.
Or something to that effect.
That's funny.
Also, he's voiced by Jacksepticeye, who is super nice in real life. And I think that whenever we stopped by to give him presents from, like, some of the merch that we gave out for the DLC and at PAX, we stopped by his dressing room to give him. And he is just a super sweet guy. I don't want to go into, like, all of the details of his employment with us, but he was super generous with his time and, like, voicing the character, and it was just super cool. And I think that I can't decide who was more excited for him to actually get to work with us on this project, but he's the voice of Calculester, in case you didn't know.
And then lastly, we have Vera. And she's the girl who basically you want to stomp on you.
Yes.
It was clear it had to be one of them, but who?
Who are you going to go for?
I don't know yet. Usually I pick it off of what my personality matches. But if I had to pick, it's either going to be Liam or it's going to be Zoe.
Okay.
What about you?
Good question. I'm in a Vera mood today.
But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I just noticed it says Sweet Cheeks.
I love taking these pop quizzes. They're so much fun.
So the way this works, in case you don't know for some reason, you basically start the game by doing a little personality quiz sort of thing to start your base stats and figure out which character you're going to go for first.
Yeah, it says it right here. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. I haven't seen this one. How would you talk to a cop out of arresting you?
Oh, this was one of mine.
The first one's funny.
Thanks.
Oh man, I can't pick. I'm doing this one. What about you?
I'm gonna go with use my acting skills. Convince them that I'm the police.
That's funny. What is your spirit emoji? A Caucasian guy with a turban because fuck stereotypes.
Oh, Lord.
Jesus Christ. Best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions.
Oh, I thought it was describing the octopus emoji. Like, that's his backstory.
Oh my god. I'm gonna pick the octopus.
I'm going with Caucasian guy. Oh, I think I did pick 2 creatives. Oh, well.
School just isn't working out. Time to go into stripping.
Oh, this was mine too.
What's your stage name?
Yeah, one of the first things I had to do when I got hired was write some pop quiz questions as kind of like a tester round. They got heavily edited before they got put in the game because I wasn't very good when I first started, but this was one of the ones that got changed the least.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with kawaii pussy uwu.
That would be you. I'm going with I'm not the stripper, I'm the damn pimp.
Where's that?
Second to the right.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. We both got people we wanted.
Yeah, it's almost like I knew what the answers would be.
What's the title of your autobiography?
Oh, this is one of mine too. This is like super uncanny. Usually I don't see any of my questions.
It's self-advertising at the right moment.
Yeah.
Which one? Let's see. The art of punching life in its dumb fucking face. The parents think I'm cute and so should you.
False.
The top 10 drunk texts I don't regret sending.
That's probably what I'll actually call my autobiography someday.
This is probably something I would pick.
Okay.
I would say what? I barely have the patience to read a book.
Yeah, I would know.
Yeah.
I'm going with the top 10 drunk texts, just because I did say that that's like my actual autobiography title.
Here we go.
Oh my god. So how was your day today?
It was work.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go. So let's see. I gotta impress Octopus Hentai Girl. Do you want to explain how this part works?
Well, basically the way it works is you're going to go to different locations to try to level up your stats, and your stats will not only correlate to you succeeding at certain events, but certain characters do like certain stats, which is not something that's explained in the game, but this game is like 2 years old now, so hopefully it's not spoilers. But they don't actually explain what stats each character likes, so it's a bit of a crapshoot, and I'm not going to explain it either, because fuck you.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. But yeah, that day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Oh, you're so charming, baby.
Yay! That's Sans confirmed.
Not
this is
confirmed.
definitely Tavros. Is it? Did they? Your boss ever say if this is a Homestuck character?
I don't even know if he knows. It's
This looks like. I always thought this looks like Nepeta, and this looks like Tavros.
That's probably intentional, but I wouldn't know.
Ah.
After a fearsome battle, you find that you, Vera, and Scott are the sole survivors of a bloody and terrible dodgeball match. Do you want to be Vera or Scott?
I want to be Scott.
Okay. Damn, are we the only ones alive? Shit, I can't afford to lose. I don't want that on my academic resume.
I don't know how to voice act.
Just be excited.
No.
Hurry.
No, not losing. Losing is like not a good thing.
That's really good, actually. Don't worry, Scott.
Damn it! I was no.
Okay, you can do it.
No, go ahead. You were good.
Don't worry, Scott. Losing is like winning, except it's losing.
Fuck, I don't even remember what voice I gave him.
You were just excited, you.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I should feel worried or relieved.
That was exactly what you did. Worried, Scott. Losing is bad. A loser, Scott, is a bad Scott.
I don't want to be a bad Scott.
Then what we need is a fast way to turn this game around.
We could just take the dodgeball, walk across the line, and touch him with the ball.
You're a fucking genius.
Thank you. If there's no restrictions, then there's and no boundaries.
Be very careful with what you say next.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. There's no way to win this dodgeball match unless we completely change the rules of dodgeball. See, that's what I was going with. You fucking turned into a rape joke.
I did not do shit.
It's time to unleash your sick acting skills. I'm gonna go with this one. Wait a minute. Am I impressing Scott here?
I don't remember.
This one. Oh, okay. I see. That's right. That's how it works.
You swiftly flee to the International Ministry of Sports and start a complex legal process. After an absurd whirlwind of legal action and bribery, you finally drastically change the rules of dodgeball.
Woohoo!
You go back to high school, and the new rule set favors your team in incomprehensible ways. Scott, you focus on catching the blue flamingo to gain 50 more points.
Gotcha! You two dance to tango so we can win this thing.
You dance all the right moves that officially end the match way ahead of the other team, who are still combing the hair of their team llama.
Team Llama?
Well, I have no idea what just happened, but according to this rulebook, you won! You got kind of southern there.
Like, yeah. Sound like Foghorn.
Holy cow, kids! I didn't remember any of these rules. I guess my memory lost at remembering stuff. Oh, I get it. I guess okay, never mind. Don't worry, coach. Losing is like winning, except instead of winning, it's losing. That's right, Vera. And if you've learned that, it means I've won at the ancient sport of teaching. Who knew that subverting the rules of a sport was that easy? We live in a wonderful and twisted world. You end up reverting the rules back to how they were before. But boy, was that fun. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Look at you, you're creative and fun.
Sweet.
Okay, I want to go to the library.
Nerd.
Yep. Are you doing the narrative today?
Okay. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam?
You sound like the coming to a theater near you.
That's what I meant to do. You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money.
Knock on wood.
Later you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why.
Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, and I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me.
But yet you care about winning prom queen.
Yes. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am. See, there you go. It's not about winning. It's about crushing the opposition. Plus, it's not bad branding either. See? Okay. Pros, pros, pros. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win.
Oh, okay.
I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Why don't we ask the coven, they're witches, literally just search the internet? Like, that's what it's there for? Ooh, okay. The second one's definitely smarts. Yeah, go with the second one.
Okay.
Oh, right. Good call. See? I'm a genius. Sometimes you get so caught up in the grand scheme of exploiting blood magic to secure petty victory that you forget about the little things.
You and Vera scamper over to the library to put the school's computers to good use for once. For real, does anyone at this school use school resources for educational purposes?
Let's just search blood magic to guarantee prom queen victory over basic bitches to maintain social status. That's my search history. That's pretty clear, right?
Couldn't possibly be clear.
Seems like we're going to need the blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. Not exactly stuff that's going to be lying around, but when you're destined to be prom queen, you make it work.
Oh, I know what this is now.
What do you mean?
I remember this secret ending.
Oh, yeah, okay. I wasn't going to spoil it, but yeah, this is like a beginning route to a secret ending. Not that I'm destined to be prom queen, or I wouldn't have to do blood magic in the first place. But hey, when you want to achieve greatness, you make your own destiny. You check the shop, I'll grab the goat, and we'll meet up in the bathrooms to cut its tongue out and get this party started.
Sounds like a party indeed. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Hell yeah. I have a mission. Everybody choose a historical figure. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Do you got one?
Yes, but it's the one you're gonna pick.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Adolf Hitler.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say.
I knew you were thinking I was going to say Hamilton, so I wanted to spice it up. Did I spice it up?
You made it spicy. I'm gonna pick Lady Gaga.
Okay. Well, how was that what I was going to pick?
Oh, you were gonna pick Hamilton, but then you didn't, so...
Right. Picture this. 5 years ago, these historical figures time traveled to our times, and now they live in present day. Now only one of them can remain here, and who stays will be decided through a series of Pikmin battles.
I think it's Pokemon.
Oh.
Fucking idiot.
Well,
definitely Lady Gaga, because she lives in our era.
Well, Lady Gaga lives in a fantasy world anyway.
Oh my god.
So that's what we're going to call it for this episode.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you like this, you can leave a comment, you can leave a like, you can subscribe, you can tell us how fucking fabulous we are. If you didn't like it, keep that shit to yourself.
Or you could come follow us on Instagram. Make sure you comment to us so we can talk to you. Yeah, we're just super excited to get this going with episode 3.
Also, buy Monster Prom. It's my only form of employment right now. Bye.
I love you.
I love you too, babe.